Hello and welcome to another video. This is for Unearthed, the Trail of Ibn Battuta, something like that anyway. And yeah, it's third-person action game, and it's in Arabic, as you might have noticed, and it's yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? It looks really good. This is right from the beginning. It starts you at the end of the game, and you have to find out how you got to this point. And whether you'll ever get to this point again, I doubt. Although if you pay for it, you know, you'll probably get there because you just think, well, I pay the money. I'm bloody well getting there. But for me, no way, no chance in hell. I played I don't know exactly how much, but too much. I could barely make it to the end of the first level, and you know, that apologies to the person who made the game. Obviously, they've tried hard, and it's really cool that there's an Arabic language element to it. That's really good. I love that. I wish more games will allow you to play as you're watching the film. You know, you're watching the film in the main language. And just look at that grenade. And you're playing the game in the main language anyway, and you see English subtitles, and it's better. If it was a good game, that would be great because you could see the proper acting and everything like that. But you can see hand-to-hand combat is bizarre. Yeah. Eventually, you just do a move like that, and you either win or you do two moves usually. I don't know. I mean, this is all, yeah, and you see some stuff happen, but the first proper level is you going into a Tomb Raider. You think, oh, Tomb Raider, great, but you go into this nice temple, and I don't know what happened there, but some of the cutscenes, which I didn't show, the lip syncing or the voice syncing, and then the text is just completely off, and it's really funny because she's talking and yet it's him. The text is coming for us. It's And I spent about half an hour wandering around trying to figure out what to do, and eventually I did it. It was hard enough to climb in this thing, as you'll see. But the visuals aren't too bad. Yeah, there's glitches like that, but it's just sort of, you feel as if it's not even hilariously bad because it's done various things to an adequate level, but everything is just not put together. Why would you want to play this ahead of other things? I mean, there are things that are much cheaper than this. The old Tomb Raider games, for example, that are just miles better. So why would you play this? It's got the Arabic thing, which is cool, and it's taking this sort of tomb raiding thing it's taking it from a new perspective. You can seeing it from the perspective of an Arabic developer, Middle Eastern developer, where all these tombs are usually. Which is nice. That's good. It's nice to see that sort of thing. It'd be good. The world development. Sorry, I scratched that. Game development from places, unusual places, brings interesting ideas to the table. Some Eastern European games are really interesting. Shadow, you know, Stalker, the Stalker games, Metro. These are interesting games from Eastern Europe, and they bring a different perspective to the usual American Western themes and tropes that we're used to seeing. But when it's as poor as this, no, I don't want to know. I like the fact that you have to get a light. That's good. But it's all stodgy and it's all, you know, it's not interesting. But I do appreciate the fact that I mean, I couldn't make a game, so I can't really, you know. But I can only say what I see in front of me, and what I see in front of me is a poor a game that's not worth spending money on. And you can just see that it doesn't flow well. It doesn't feel good to control, which is it's a shame, because you want the smaller guy to succeed. And he's trying to do there's a bit coming up with a remote control car. At least he's trying to do something a bit well, it's not different, but you know. So why would you play this ahead of Tomb Raider? And really, even the very first Tomb Raider, you probably would play that ahead of it. But one good thing, it does have the rolling boulders, which is nice. Although you can just stand here and nothing happens. I try to make it a bit more interesting running in. And this is probably the only bit of excitement in the game. And here's the remote control car bit. The worst thing about this is making a leap and him failing to make the leap by like a pixel or something, and you have to do this whole bit again. These are all things just manifested in the first level. Like this, why can't it have just gone all the way across, and then it would just be, because it's effectively the same thing. If I do it right, that's effectively all it is. And I've got to make this jump, I've got to get it absolutely right, or he just does that. I mean, why didn't he catch on to that? Ignore that. Let's go on to another exciting fight scene. I think I eventually figured out that you just hammer the attacks, because there's no point trying to be defensive. Just hit them. Oh, I didn't figure it out quite yet. Just the most tedious combat I've ever seen. Yeah, here we go. Let's attack him. You know, eventually goes down. Oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, you just attack. There's no point even trying to defend, because he'll just hit you as soon as you stop trying to defend. So you might as well just constantly attack.
لن أسامح نفسي إن حصل لها مكروه. أطلقوا النار.
And gun combat is distinctly unimpressive as well. It's exciting music, and it's just lacking in real excitement. Actually, to be fair, the music's not bad. I hadn't really noticed it until I recorded the voiceover for this video. It could be a lot worse, the music. It's not annoying, I didn't really notice it. See, that guy was shooting at the ceiling there. No, I didn't actually die here, so I can't tell you what happens when you get hit. Bit of excitement there. Oh, you have to do this bloody bit with a... Yeah, well, I've skipped that bit for you. I can't remember what the controls were. It's not that hard. And half the level is just repeating the bit you came to already.
وفروا لي التغطية بينما عبد السلاح. باشروا
If the guy
الهدف.
who made this had a budget, had a good budget, I think he could do something reasonable. If he had some people helping him, or I think it's just one guy.
لقد نفذ منه الرصاص.
It's not. It isn't the worst game. I did manage to make it to the end of the level, but
الهدف.
you feel as if, you know, if he could get a few more, if he could do a Kickstarter maybe or something, and try to just polish up some of the things. I mean, it's just the combat, you know. It's not interesting.
أين دانيا؟ ربما اختبأت داخل السيارة؟
The idea of being an Arabic game is run with that, keep going with that, don't give up.
إذن
Just get some more money. I know it's not as easy as said than done. And this guy is just the same as all the others. You just keep attacking and he'll lose. There's no point trying to block. Kicks seem to be the best. It's like watching Rocky. No defense. Well, anyway, coming to the end now, and if you want to see what's in level 2, play it yourself, because I'm not playing it. But, you know, just don't bother. I mean, it's a shame. I've talked about it a lot here, so if you haven't listened, tough. But this has been Unearthed, Tale of Boring Combat, and I'll be playing another terrible game soon. Thanks for watching. And oh wait, no, you've got to see this bit.
ألقي سلاحك.
He's got his paper mache gun, and there's the girl comes back. You didn't see the girl, but she was talking to you, and she was on some kind of rocket propelled. Well, no, it's just a normal motorcycle. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.